Hi guys, Neil from the Running Duck Effect. Just thought I'd update you on week one of the training for the Gold Coast 100 in June. It's been a bit of a sort of nothing week. I've just sort of run by feel, not really starting a structured training plan until tomorrow. We're 14 weeks until race day on June 7, so my thinking is that I'll do 3 blocks of 4 weeks and then a 2-week taper. So this week was sort of just run by feel, give the body another week to recover from Tarawera, which is now 3 weeks ago. So this is just a bit of an update on how that week's gone. The weekly mileage for the week was just under 120 kilometres. Body's feeling pretty good. There's been a couple of days where I have struggled a little bit, and I'll discuss that a little bit more later in this video. It's also been a couple of days where I went a little bit more up tempo, put a little bit of speed into the legs and seemed to cope with that pretty well. I'm still having a bit of tightness in my left ITB, and today's long run locked up a little bit on me, and that's a little bit of a concern. So I'm obviously going to have to step up the maintenance there to try and make sure that doesn't get too angry, but just feels a little bit gnarly at the moment. This is something that I'm going to have to work through over the next few weeks. Hopefully it doesn't flare up any more than it already has, and I can keep it under control. For those that are new to the channel, I'm planning to run a 100 kilometre ultra race in 14 weeks. It'll be my first 100k, and this is all new to me, so any training that I'm doing is all trial and error. Still nutting out a final plan. This first 4-week block will be building a platform for later on. I was just under 120 kilometres for the week this week, and over the next 4 weeks my plan is to build that to 150 kilometres for the week. And how I'm going to do this is just slowly increase it over the next 4 weeks, on average about 8 kilometres a week. It's not a huge step up each week, and I'm thinking that it should be manageable, and most of that increase in mileage will be on the weekends. This weekend I did 60 kilometres, so I did 20 kilometres yesterday and 40 kilometres today. So the plan is for the weekend mileage to increase by 5 kilometres each week, and the shortfall of about 3 kilometres will be picked up midweek runs. Now, planning to do most of these runs at a steady, comfortable pace, so sticking primarily to the MAF heart rate that I've been using over the last 4 months. I'm not putting too much pressure on the body as I increase that mileage, and then at the end of the 4 weeks I'll reassess where I'm at, and maybe the next block will include some more up-tempo paces, or maybe I need to continue with doing some long steady stuff. So I just want to take it in 4-week blocks at the moment, and this next block is obviously building that base so that I can sort of springboard off that for the next 2 4-week blocks. So I might have a look at how the week's been. Started the week on Monday. So for my weeks I'll work on Monday to Sunday. So Monday this week was a grass recovery session. Now this is something that I do every week. I go and just run around one of the local ovals, and it's just go there and just really nice and steady, really enjoy and look forward to the Monday grass recovery session. And this week I did 12 kilometres at a nice gentle pace. On Tuesday I picked up the pace a little bit. The plan had been to run a double day on Tuesday, but things just got in the way, and just couldn't get out the door until Tuesday afternoon. I ended up doing 15 kilometres at probably the quickest pace that I've done since I returned from the broken ankle in October. I've put my Strava details up there so you can see. Didn't sort of have any trouble with that higher pace, but on Wednesday I think that the Tuesday quicker session came back to haunt me a little bit, and this is what happened on Wednesday. Wednesday morning, just out for a 20k at my MAF heart rate or lower of 132 beats per minute. Just not feeling it this morning. Haven't slept well the last couple of nights, so I'm feeling a little bit tired, and the heart rate's showing that. Also, yesterday afternoon's 15k done a little bit quicker. I think the body's just a little bit tired. I'm glad that one is over. Felt like I was fighting it all the way. Just couldn't get into a nice comfortable rhythm, and at 14 or 15k the heart rate just really spiked, and then I just couldn't get it back down. Chugged it into the end, got 20 done. Rest day tomorrow. Hopefully that'll recharge the batteries, refresh the body a little bit. But this morning was a little bit of a sufferfest. I had a rest day Thursday. As I've said in previous videos, I'm trying to factor in at least one rest day a week, and had a massage and felt really good. It was something that I needed. Hadn't had a massage since Tarawera, and legs I think really appreciated it, because on Friday when I was out on the trails, the legs just felt really good. So another hour on the trails this morning. A little bit further today, so I must have been feeling pretty good after that massage yesterday. Can't recommend a regular massage strongly enough. Really just helps to freshen the legs up. Normally I'm a little bit sluggish the day after a massage, but today I was feeling pretty good. Actually even run up some of the bigger hills which I walked last week. Feeling pretty good after yesterday's day off. So it sort of sets me up pretty well now for a big weekend of 55k. And that brought me into the weekend. So the weekend mileage was 60k, 20k on Saturday, where I did park run a little bit quicker. So yesterday at park run, released the brakes a little bit for a couple of kilometres and felt pretty good. I was able to get down into the low 4-minute Ks. That was after doing 13k at map heart rate. A bit surprised that it was as comfortable as it was, because I hadn't run that speed for a long time, and certainly not since I've been back from the broken ankle. So I was pretty happy with that. But go back to some slower stuff now, and just every now and then I might throw in one of those sort of quicker pace park runs or something during the week, just to keep a little bit of life in the legs. This long run, well, the plan was to do 35k, but completely miscalculated the loop that I did and ended up doing 40. Here's how today went down. Morning, Sunday morning long run. It's all about low heart rate today. Just trying to keep the fatigue to a minimum. And about 17k in now, and so far so good. So just gone through about 23k, and I've gone through a patch of high heart rate. So I've eased off the pace, stopped and got a drink just to try and get that heart rate back down a little bit. But yeah, it's a little bit higher than what I would like at the moment. Okay, so 40k done, a little bit further than what I wanted to go, but had no choice. Miscalculated the loop. Still got a couple of k to home, so just going to walk it in now, because the last 10 to 12k of that run was a real struggle. I'll put last week's training in the descriptions below, and all my runs are on Strava. And that's about it. So week 1 done, 14 weeks until Gold Coast 100. If anyone's got any tips for a 100k ultra newbie, leave a message down in the comments. I'm going to make weekly videos on the training towards my first 100k ultra. So if you want to follow the journey, please hit that subscribe button, smash the like button as well if you like this video. Also hit the notification button so you know when the next video drops. Also thanks to people who have commented on recent videos, and also to all the new subscribers. The channel's growing steadily, and really appreciate everyone taking the time out of their busy lives to check in to see what I'm up to. So thanks very much. That's about it for this week, so happy running everyone, and I'll see you next Monday for week 2 training update, and on Wednesday for the new vlog, Weekly with Woody.